Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Lynette Villegas and Frank Lopez. The two of you have been together for 3 years. You have no children together, but Ms. Villegas, you do have 2 children from a previous relationship. You no longer want to live together with Mr. Lopez, so you would like to dissolve your cohabitation situation. You are now suing him for $250, which is the loss of your security deposit, and we will discuss that momentarily. Before we do that, however, Mrs. Villegas, I want to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here in divorce court today?
Okay, well, been in this relationship for the past 3 years, and it's been rocky. It's been from sex tapes to sex phone calls that I've
Let's
been
start with the
answered
sex
to.
tapes.
Yeah.
Tell me about who made them, how you saw them, and what the problem. Well, I know what the problem is, but
He's smart. He knows where to hide his things. So he hid it in a hard drive, and I played detective one day, and I went through it.
it was him and somebody else,
Yeah.
or
It was him and someone else.
I
was not in it.
wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It was him.
I'm going to ask you this as artfully as I know how.
Okay.
Were you able to identify with accuracy the participants in that tape? I mean,
Oh, okay, well, look, this is how I know it was him. I recognized the boxers, the tennis shoes. He recorded the phone. Actually, he recorded it with his handheld cell phone, and a phone call came through. So it stopped and started again.
Didn't
And
see
when
my
it
face in it, though.
Hang on.
And when it started again, he was like, "All right, come on, let's do it." So I mean, that
you heard
voice
his
is
voice,
unique.
so you know all of that.
Objection, Your Honor. All of that evidence could have been planted. All of that evidence could have been planted. She didn't give any concrete evidence that provides that my client was physically there. He was physically there. He could have left his cell phone at wait, that don't even matter. Matter of fact, let's get on the topic of how the information was obtained. Let's get on the topic of that. Let's talk. Don't nobody want to talk about that, though. It's cool. Fella, I got us. Undefeated is back, man. I'm back. I don't know if you noticed, but I did. Yeah, man, all of that. Thou go searching, thou shalt find what thou search for. I hope you do. I hope it's something that you find that ain't even what you think that it is, and then you trip out about it. Yeah, all of that.
That voice is unique. Not most men have that deep voice like that.
Right.
You know,
So you knew it was him.
And it was that girl. You know, he cheated with that girl for the past 6 months. So I mean, come on now.
So you reckon
why would he have a tape that he's not in?
Right.
With another man.
Mr. Lopez, would you like to respond to all of that? Very good detective work, by the way. Would you like to respond to that?
And that's why I'm here, fellas. That's why I'm here. No, that's not good detective work. That's distrust. Nah, bro, it's cool. We gonna duke it. I love you, Judge. Judge, I love you. All right. That's how this one gonna go.
Well, I do video work. I do documentaries. I mean,
Documentaries?
all kinds of videos. I mean,
Yeah.
Really?
Ms. Villegas, why don't you tell me another story of a time when you believe he's cheated on you?
I always catch him. The thing is that no one has to call me and tell me or me put 2 pieces together. Like I said, I found the video. Before that, the year before that, I called him multiple times back to back. And he accidentally answered a call, and I'm hearing moaning. So I'm like, okay, he's a man. Maybe he's, porno. No,
maybe I was in an adult store.
Hang on.
It started getting real. I started listening in more. It started getting real. So I jumped in my car and head out to where I knew he was at just to catch him red-handed. I was like, God, please,
And
God.
I wasn't there.
That's what they say. You see it? It's like I can get my mom or any family member to cut for me too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
again,
anybody's
Mr.
gonna say
Lopez,
that.
it wasn't you.
It wasn't me. And as far as that, I mean, even if it was, I mean, me and her were through anyway.
That's incorrect because
That's what type of he on that type of time. You better follow up with this. I promise you better follow up. All right, fellas, this how we coming. Bro. He woke up and he said he gonna choose violence. I'm gonna choose violence with him. I'm riding with my dog. riding with my dog, bro. He said it don't matter when together. Anyway, all right. Let's see how it ends. We gonna have to see how this ends.
That happened 2 days prior to my birthday, and on my birthday,
like
he
I
was
said-
apologizing for it.
But like I said, you didn't see my face and you didn't see me. You didn't catch me in the act.
But did
You
you,
wouldn't
did you
apologize for it.
apologize for it, Mr. Lopez?
I mean, I apologize for the stress that came with the.
With whatever,
The call.
with some other guy that wasn't you did may have caused her
Maybe
when
it's
she
the wrong
mistakenly
number.
thought it
Maybe
was
she
you.
was half awake.
Mr. Lopez, we've been all on your case. Why don't you tell me what is your main complaint with respect to Ms. Villegas?
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Even with all the things that supposedly or allegedly happened, you know, regardless, you know, I still get accused. Even before all that, you know, I still got accused. You know, I'm at, you know, doing my job, and you know, I'm getting calls back to back, like answer the phone, who's there, you know, threatening to come up there and see. You know, I take pictures with people that I shoot videos for also, and even models. And she's like, well, what are you doing with them? Why are they on your Facebook? And you know, even with all that, you know, with all that stress and all that nagging, a person wants to leave. You know, a person.
So you say primarily the problem with your relationship is that she's nags and she's insecure and jealous. Is part of the reason you stayed with him so long, given all of the things that he's done, the economic thing in that you both have a joint business? Because I understand you're the makeup artist, you're the videographer, it's one website, you advertise together. Is some of that the reason why you maintain this relationship, even though it is so clearly broken?
I did that maybe the first and the second year, you know what I mean? But now it's like I didn't invest 3 years and 3 genuine years out of my life, because who stays with somebody who clearly, no matter what he says, that's him on that video, that was him on the phone call, that it's been him every time. But I make justification, like I say, because I give him credit for the things that he's helped me out on, because he
Go ahead.
gave me my business, you know? I give him credit for all that. I do give him credit for all that, and I find justification deep down inside of him, you know, because he won't leave me or my kids hanging. So I'm like, man, maybe deep down inside he's a good person, and I'll stick with him for those reasons, because the business, he knows that clearly at this point, I don't care about that business. I'll walk away without it. I could do anything else.
Mr. Lopez, what do you have to say?
Well, like she said, she says she's willing to walk away. Like I said, we've tried to walk away, you know, but she uses the guilt trip. Like I said, I'm good to her, and I help, you know, her with her
Right.
2 kids. I mean, whenever she's in a problem, I'm there. You know, whenever she can't.
So what you're saying?
No, hold on. And on top of that, when was you happy? When was you happy? We was rocking for 3 years. We had 3 years on the books. The first 2 years you did it just to maintain, try to make sure that, you know, your brain fog and morning sickness wasn't getting to, all right, cool, we'll give y'all that. We'll give y'all that. But then the third year, it's just unbearable and you can't take it. The children still coming though. The children still coming though. When was you happy? When was you happy? Because you told us that it was 3 years, and you said for the first 2 years you was crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. My dog over here, I mean, he just trying to work, come home, doing his little videography, and it's like, bro, not all of it. Maybe it gotta be just a woman thing. No, well, I'm here. It gotta be, bro, because it's like every time, like, God damn it, I can't cheat. If it's 24 hours in a day, I can't make it from here to goddamn the other side of Arizona and then come back in 42 minutes. It's just not humanly like, some things just not humanly possible, bro. And the constant, you doing this, you doing that, you doing this, you doing that. No, secret, ladies, secret. We out here trying to get this money, man. We out here trying to run up the high score. We watching, pull it up in Uruses and Lamborghinis and helicopters and all kind of form. All right, we ain't there yet, but we trying to run up that bag. When baby girl hop out, she hop out of the back of the black truck. The back of the black truck, bro. That is how. That's it. That's it. Like all of that other stuff. This is a grown man. This man is mature. This a mature grown man right here talking to him like he 19, like he can't stop running around. Man, it's crazy. Crazy, bro. Y'all got chill. Y'all got chill. Y'all got chill. I bet you she want to spend the money though. Bet you she want to spend the money though. I don't pre-watch my videos. I don't do that. I bet you it's he working and she spending somewhere along. Watch this.
It's not that she guilts you into staying, but that she puts up with what you do because you're so you help her so much. You're so
obviously,
stable.
I mean, well, obviously, I would say that the good things that I do outweigh the bad things. So obviously, she's there.
Not no more. Not no more.
You've tried to leave him before, Ms.
Yeah,
Villegas.
Yeah.
What happened? I mean, who called who first? Who tried to get it back together?
You know what? Under all this stuff, that's still my best friend. I could say that.
Take your time.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And I'll
Don't be
call
sorry.
him on that.
He's what?
I'll call him on that. Or if we're separated and he's out of the state or out of the city, I still care. I'll text, have you eaten? Have you slept? How are you doing? Because like I said, that's still my friend. I still care.
When he does.
Hold on. Before we get into all of that, man, y'all help me understand. You can type it in the comment box, and I'm being genuine and I'm being sincere. How are we supposed to differentiate between how she came in here ready and popping and trying to get the divorce, and I mean, she want to sign the paper to, I still care, and I call and make sure that you ate and woke up on the right side of the bed. Like, is that a mixed signal? Is that, I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, because that'll confuse me. That'll confuse me. And here go the kicker. Here go the kicker right here. If we separated and then you hit me like, oh, how was your morning or something? Then I hit you back like, yo, chill. I'm chill. You can't, don't do that. Don't do that. Then I'm the bad guy. But then why you separated? What you separated for? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if that's a mixed signal, chop signal.
That and you get him back, does he say, look, I don't think this is a good idea, or is he, he's on the first thing smoking?
Never. He never says this is a bad idea. Like, that's the crazy part. When we reunite again, it's like if nothing ever happened, and we're laughing and we're joking and we're vibing.
And how can you what?
How can you leave that?
Right, yeah.
1 minute you're saying, well, let's part our ways, and then next minute is
everything is cool.
you can't.
Do you take any responsibility for the things that go wrong when they do go wrong?
I take responsibility. I could be.
Well, remember that you said it wasn't me.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't mean that. What I'm saying is, we've had.
That's it, though, Mr. Lopez. You cheat on her.
You come in the shower
regularly, and it's eating the life out of her. You're going to Puerto Rico soon?
Yeah.
On a cruise?
At Puerto Rico and a cruise.
With him?
We're scheduled to go together.
Now
like
listen
I said again,
here.
What
are you doing here with a cruise booked?
Oh, no. Well, see, I can set the dates. Like, basically, I have the tickets, and I say the date. It's an open date for whenever I want to go. And
You got a ticket for him?
Yeah, I got that's the crazy thing. I have the tickets. Yes, I have a ticket for him. And like I said, still my best friend. I would want to go and see those things with my best friend.
Ms.
But at this point,
how silly is that?
Come on now.
Come on now. And I know you're a nice lady, and I think you've been hurt tremendously. You've got a good heart. You're holding it down. You're obviously very talented. You got 2 kids and all of that. But you can't. But you can't keep walking into a blender and wondering why you get cut.
Right.
Into a blender and all of that. But you can't. But you can't keep walking into a blender and wondering why you get cut.
We won. W fellas, we got another one. We got another one.
You can get a girlfriend or something. Take you. Don't take him.
True.
Hey.
But a girlfriend hasn't helped out as much as I did.
Like I said, I'm at my end.
Playing the victim.
Nah, I'm at my end. You know what I mean? Like, clearly, I'm not playing the victim. This is all real. I didn't go through acting classes. I'm not telling you lies. This is my real life.
No, she's not playing the victim. She is the victim. She is the victim of your refusal to treat her like a human being. At the very least, don't keep going back.
Yeah, you know,
You could not go back.
You know, I guess we get to a point where we realize what the flaws are, and you know, we try to work on them. But I mean,
You're not trying to work
at the same
on anything.
time, it's hard because yeah, I did what I mean. Well, allegedly.
Thank God, mother. Just shut up. Stop talking. Stop talking. That's what you pay me for. That's what I get paid for. That's what you pay me to do. You done sat up here and gave a full-blown confession. We was in the clear. We was in the clear, bro. We was about to head there. All right. We wasn't in the clear. But we wasn't facing life. We wasn't about to do life. Now, goddamn it, you done put the X behind the... We done. It's finito, bro. And she crazy for keep going back to him. She wild for keep going back to him. And he out his goddamn mouth for keep... Maybe they just belong together, bro. Maybe that's just how things work. Maybe that's just how things work, bro. See, I'm telling the truth. The truth don't need no support. It always come out. I told y'all. I'm like, bro, this nigga here flat out cheater. I would never defend a person like that, bro. Just flat out lying in the courtroom. You done took the oath, put your hand on the Bible, you know what I mean? You at the American flag and all of that other good stuff, and you gonna sit up here and tell a lie. I would never, bro. I would never support nothing like that, man. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all tripping. Love your wife, bro. Love.
What I did?
This is a man who will not work on his problem because he will not acknowledge that it exists. He intends to continue to behave as he has always behaved, and he will continue to hurt you. There is no if, and, buts, maybe. There's no fixing, getting better, nothing like that. Believe me, hear me, hear me. He showed you who he is.
Yeah, he did.
This is who he is.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's now gotten to the point where I don't answer his calls no more.
Tell me about the Facebook messages.
Well, I gave, like I said, there was the phone call and the sex tape, and I gave him 3 strikes, you're out, like everyone, right? I'm fair. So he left his password up on a computer. It was actually a password for someone else because he does web work for other people too as well. But he has ADD. So I knew that he would have a way to, it's going to be the same password. It was.
Very bright young lady. You might want to just see about going into law enforcement and be a detective or something.
Yeah,
you're very logical and things are very well thought out, but go ahead.
So I was in law enforcement when he met me. So anyways, I found the password. I found his Facebook. It was linked to his Facebook, Twitter, and Gmail account. And all 3 together were just disturbing. Nothing was current. Nothing had happened currently. But if I thought the sex tape and the phone call were bad, like, wow, the threads that I read, it's like, wow, you really did me like that?
But I was at the point where I was fed up with it. You know, at this point we were like, hey, this isn't what we wanted to be.
Well, you know, he can make excuses all day, but like you said, this was real. He did this to me. What have I done to you? Did I get you back? Did I get you back?
That's going to live with him for the rest of his life. That's going to live with him for the rest of his life. Keep it real. Keep it real, bro. I'm telling you, you don't want to sit up here and be looking at you sitting in that room wondering and thinking and remembering the time and all of that. This is a good one. Like the video. Like the video, please. Please like the video. But damn, this flip. This flip. Y'all let me know what y'all think. They cool? Should we split them up or keep them together? This is crazy. This is crazy. She is genuine though. I gotta give it that. You gotta give it that. I'm thinking the best friend and all of that. That's cap. I ain't believe. Nah, but she genuinely cared. You can tell them threads hurt. You can tell them threads hurt. And then she dropped the bomb and kept it 1,000. How would you? No, she didn't say how would you feel if I did it to you. But she hollered, I ain't did nothing to you. I ain't did nothing to you at all, bro. That sobering, very sobering.
I don't know.
I've had motive.
If I was a detective, maybe I could say yes or no.
But she hasn't done anything
I've
to
had
you.
motive to do him wrong. I've had motive to leave.
Do you hear him?
Yeah, I've had motive to leave him hanging.
Tell me about the $250. Tell me about the $250 for the security deposit.
He finally caught me on one thing, which wasn't even serious like that. So, I got friends too, right? I call, they text, whatever. And he had came in from out of town, and I let him borrow my phone, and a text came through, and he saw it, and it was a guy friend that he doesn't like, and we got into an argument, and yeah, the whole ended up on the wall.
Like I said, know of.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's
Did
play
you
your
put the
story.
hole in the wall?
Allegedly.
Did you put the hole in the wall? He put the hole in the wall.
He put the hole in the wall.
Did you put a hole in the wall?
I don't know. I mean, when we were fighting, she was throwing things.
Man, he going outside. Now you just going outside, man. Scratch the black bandana, scratch the outfit and all of that. Now you just going outside, dog. You just going outside. Nah! Fellas, y'all not going like this. We didn't just change. We didn't just hit a full. We gonna flip it around. Fellas, y'all not going like this. Y'all not going like this. Warning. 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 I'm gonna give y'all a warning, bro. I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. From my experience with dating, bro. With dating, you do it from probably like, you're in high school, maybe 16, 17, something like that. You date, you do what you want to do. Everything's good. Everything is good. You're good. Everything, man, it's like a dream. Everything is like a dream. You wake up from that saying, it's great. It's great. But then I'm going to say about the age 24, maybe 24, 25 or something like that, bro. Now, it's their turn. Their turn. And don't get mad. Don't get mad, bro. Don't get mad. And no, because she ain't really trying to take me serious. And she don't. Nah, bro. You can't get mad at that. You can't get mad at that. Now, me personally, ladies, I love y'all. I'm giving them out today. Fuck it. It don't matter who you are. I don't care who you are. I'm passing them out today. Y'all can chill out a little bit. We get it. We get it. We get it. We understand. All right, cool, fine. God damn. Y'all be going overboard with shit, bro. Just straight overboard with it. All right, here go $100. Go to the store, grab some something to eat, grab some dinner or something like that. You come, man. I love y'all. Ladies, I love y'all. I do, but it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think.
I was dodging stuff. I felt like I was in the Matrix. Things were thrown.
Okay. She don't know, but you do. So I believe you. I can't do anything with Mr. Lopez because he refuses to stand in the light. And if you're in the dark, it doesn't matter.
Right.
So I'm going to talk to you in a minute.
Okay.
But before I do, I'm going to award you $250 for that thing he didn't know he did.
Right.
$250 in favor of Mrs. Villegas. It is so ordered. I'd like to see you in chambers.
All rise.
Oh.
Parties may leave the courtroom.